What if I told you that right now, inside your body, there are millions of tiny miracle workers waiting to be awakened? These aren't just cells, they're your personal repair team, your fountain of youth, your body's most precious secret. They can rebuild your heart, sharpen your mind, and even turn back the clock on aging itself. But here's what most people don't know. After age 60, these incredible healers start to fall asleep, one by one. The result? You feel it every morning when you wake up, in every joint that aches, in every memory that slips away, in every wound that takes forever to heal. But what if there was a way to wake them up again? What if the answer wasn't in expensive treatments or complicated procedures, but sitting right there in your kitchen? Today, I'm going to share with you 6 ordinary foods that have extraordinary power. Foods that can reactivate your body's hidden healers, repair decades of damage, and help you feel strong, sharp, and vibrant again. I've spent years researching the science behind cellular regeneration, and what I've discovered will change how you think about aging forever. These aren't just healthy foods, they're medicine disguised as meals. Each one contains specific compounds that scientists have proven can wake up your sleeping stem cells and set your body's repair systems back into motion. By the end of today, you'll know exactly which foods to eat, how much to take, and why your body has been waiting for this information your entire life. You'll understand why some people seem to age backwards, while others struggle with every passing year. The difference isn't genetics, it's not luck, it's knowledge, and you're about to have it. So if you've ever wondered why you don't bounce back like you used to, if you've ever wished you could feel 20 years younger, if you've ever hoped there was a natural way to heal from the inside out, then stay with me. Because inside every one of us are tiny, intelligent builders called stem cells, and today, we're going to learn how to set them free. Part 2. What are stem cells, and why should you care? Picture this. You're building a house, and suddenly you realize you need more bricks, more wood, more electrical wiring. Where do you go? You go to the supply store, the place that has everything you need, ready to become whatever your project requires. That's exactly what stem cells are for your body. They're your personal supply store, filled with raw materials that can become anything you need. Need new heart muscle after a heart attack? Stem cells can do that. Need fresh brain cells to fight memory loss? Stem cells are on it. Need new skin to heal a cut, or new bone to mend a fracture? Stem cells are standing by, ready to transform. They're like the ultimate multi-tool, the Swiss Army knife of your cellular world. Now, after decades of life, stress, poor diet, and environmental toxins, many of these cellular workers have become tired, confused, or worse, they've gone into early retirement. After age 60, your stem cell activity can drop by 80% or more. But here's the beautiful truth that most doctors won't tell you. Your stem cells aren't dead, they're just sleeping. They're waiting for the right signal, the right nutrition, the right environment to wake up and get back to work. And certain foods, the 6 I'm about to share with you, contain the exact molecular keys needed to unlock their potential again. Think of these foods as wake-up calls for your body's repair crews. Picture this. You're building a house, and suddenly you realize you need more bricks, more wood, more electrical wiring. Where do you go? You go to the supply store, the place that has everything you need, ready to become whatever your project requires. That's exactly what stem cells are for your body. They're your personal supply store, filled with raw materials that can become anything you need. Need new heart muscle after a heart attack? Stem cells can do that. Need fresh brain cells to fight memory loss? Stem cells are on it. Need new skin to heal a cut, or new bone to mend a fracture? Stem cells are standing by, ready to transform. They're like the ultimate multi-tool, the Swiss Army knife of your cellular world. But here's where the story gets personal, and this might break your heart a little. When you were young, these stem cells were like eager workers, showing up early, staying late, rebuilding everything perfectly. Now, after decades of life, stress, poor diet, and environmental toxins, many of these cellular workers have become tired, confused, or worse, they've gone into early retirement. After age 60, your stem cell activity can drop by 80% or more. That's why healing takes longer, why recovery feels harder, why aging seems to accelerate. But here's the beautiful truth that most doctors won't tell you. Your stem cells aren't dead, they're just sleeping. They're waiting for the right signal, the right nutrition, the right environment to wake up and get back to work. And certain foods, the 6 I'm about to share with you, contain the exact molecular keys needed to unlock their potential again. Think of these foods as wake-up calls for your body's repair crews. They don't just provide nutrition, they provide instruction, telling your stem cells where to go, what to build, and how to heal. This isn't wishful thinking, this is proven science. backed by hundreds of studies from the world's leading research institutions. Blueberries might look small and humble, but inside each tiny berry is a concentrated pharmacy of healing compounds. The star player is anthocyanins, those deep blue pigments that give blueberries their color. But anthocyanins do much more than create pretty colors. They're like bodyguards for your stem cells, protecting them from the daily assault of free radicals and oxidative stress. Here's what happens when you eat blueberries. Within hours, these anthocyanins cross the blood-brain barrier, something very few compounds can do. Once there, they seek out damaged stem cells in your brain and begin repairing them. They reduce inflammation, which is like removing roadblocks that prevent your stem cells from doing their job. They also boost the production of BD. In a groundbreaking study at the University of Cincinnati, researchers gave older adults with memory problems blueberry juice for 12 weeks. The results were stunning. Their brain scans showed increased activity in learning and memory centers. Their cognitive tests improved dramatically, and their families reported they seemed more alert and engaged. But the benefits don't stop at your brain. Blueberries also protect stem cells throughout your body. They strengthen your heart by supporting stem cells that repair blood vessels. They boost your immune system by protecting the stem cells that create white blood cells. They even help your skin look younger by supporting the stem cells that produce collagen. The best part? You don't need expensive supplements or complicated protocols. Just 1 cup of blueberries a day. That's it. Fresh or frozen, both work equally well. You can add them to your cereal, blend them in a smoothie, or eat them by the handful as a snack. Your stem cells will thank you, and in a few weeks, you'll start to feel the difference. Sharper thinking, better energy, faster healing, all from a simple berry that's been growing wild for thousands of years. Green tea contains a powerful compound called EGCG. EGCG is like a master key that unlocks your stem cells' full potential. It works at the cellular level, diving deep into the mitochondria, the power plants of your cells, and supercharging them with energy. When your stem cells have more energy, they work faster, more efficiently, and with greater precision. But here's where it gets really exciting. EGCG doesn't just energize your existing stem cells, it actually helps create new ones. In laboratories around the world, scientists have watched in amazement as EGCG triggers stem cell division, creating fresh young cells to replace old damaged ones. It's like having a cellular fountain of youth flowing through your body with every sip. The research is absolutely staggering. In one study, elderly patients who drank green tea daily showed remarkable improvements in heart function. Their stem cells were literally rebuilding damaged heart muscle. In another study, stroke patients who received green tea extracts showed faster recovery and better brain function. Their neural stem cells were creating new pathways around damaged areas. But perhaps most importantly for seniors, green tea protects your brain stem cells from the toxic proteins that cause Alzheimer's and dementia. These proteins, called amyloid plaques, are like rust that builds up in your brain, choking off stem cells and preventing repair. EGCG acts like a powerful cleanser, breaking down these toxic accumulations and freeing your stem cells to rebuild healthy brain tissue. The beauty of green tea is its gentleness. Unlike coffee, which can be harsh and jittery, green tea provides sustained energy and focus without the crash. It contains L-theanine, an amino acid that promotes calm alertness, perfect for seniors who want mental clarity without anxiety. 1 to 2 cups a day is all you need, preferably between meals when absorption is highest. Choose high-quality, organic green tea when possible, and brew it properly. Water that's too hot will destroy the beneficial compounds. Let your water cool for a few minutes after boiling, then steep for 3 to 5 minutes. As you sip, imagine those powerful EGCG molecules traveling through your bloodstream, waking up sleeping stem cells, and beginning the beautiful process of rebuilding your body from the inside out. Here's what makes curcumin so extraordinary. It doesn't just protect your existing stem cells, it actually signals your body to create more of them. Scientists call this stem cell proliferation, and it's like having a factory that suddenly doubles its production. But curcumin goes even further. It helps guide these new stem cells to exactly where they're needed most, whether that's your brain, your heart, your joints, or your skin. The reason curcumin is so effective is that it addresses the root cause of stem cell dysfunction, chronic inflammation. Think of inflammation as a thick fog that blankets your tissues, preventing stem cells from seeing where they need to go and what they need to repair. Curcumin clears this fog, creating a clean, clear environment where stem cells can work with precision and efficiency. But inflammation isn't just about pain and swelling. It's the silent killer that accelerates aging in every organ of your body. It damages your DNA, weakens your immune system, and puts your stem cells into hibernation. Curcumin doesn't just reduce inflammation, it reprograms your cellular response. teaching your body how to heal without causing further damage. The research on curcumin and brain stem cells is particularly exciting for seniors. Studies show it can increase the production of BDNF is like fertilizer for brain cells, helping them grow, connect, and communicate. Higher BDNF levels mean better memory, faster thinking, and protection against age-related cognitive decline. For heart health, curcumin supports the stem cells that repair blood vessels and cardiac muscle. For joint health, it activates stem cells that rebuild cartilage and reduce arthritis pain. For skin health, it stimulates stem cells that produce collagen and elastin, giving you a more youthful appearance. The key to getting curcumin's benefits is proper absorption. On its own, curcumin is poorly absorbed by the body, but combine it with black pepper, and absorption increases by over 2,000%. That's why traditional Indian cooking always pairs turmeric with black pepper. Add a pinch of turmeric and black pepper to your soups, teas, or warm milk before bed. Start with a quarter teaspoon daily and gradually increase as your body adapts. Your stem cells are waiting for this golden key to unlock their healing potential. Most people walk right past broccoli sprouts in the grocery store, dismissing them as just baby vegetables, but what they do not realize is that these tiny green shoots contain one of the most powerful stem cell activators ever discovered. Gram for gram, broccoli sprouts contain 50 times more healing compounds than mature broccoli, making them nature's most concentrated source of cellular repair medicine. The secret weapon in broccoli sprouts is called sulforaphane, and this remarkable compound doesn't just protect your stem cells, it actually teaches them how to protect themselves. Sulforaphane activates a genetic pathway called NRF2, which is like your body's master switch for cellular defense and repair. When this pathway is activated, your stem cells begin producing their own detoxification enzymes, their own repair proteins. Think of sulforaphane as a personal trainer for your stem cells. It doesn't do the work for them. It teaches them how to be stronger, more resilient, and more effective. This is why the benefits of broccoli sprouts compound over time. The longer you eat them, the better your stem cells become at healing and protecting themselves. The research on sulforaphane and brain stem cells is absolutely fascinating. Studies show it can cross the blood-brain barrier and directly stimulate the production of new neurons. But the benefits extend far beyond the brain. Sulforaphane supports stem cells throughout your entire body. It helps liver stem cells detoxify harmful chemicals, lung stem cells repair damage from pollution and smoking, and skin stem cells produce fresh, healthy tissue. It's like having a full-body repair crew that gets stronger and more efficient with every serving. What makes broccoli sprouts even more special is their ability to epigenetically reprogram your cells. This means they can actually turn on beneficial genes and turn off harmful ones. As we age, many of our repair genes become silenced, while inflammatory genes become overactive. Sulforaphane helps restore the proper genetic balance, essentially helping your body remember how to be young again. The beauty of broccoli sprouts is their simplicity. Just a few spoonfuls a day provide therapeutic levels of sulfur. You can add them to salads, sandwiches, smoothies, or eat them by themselves. They have a mild, slightly spicy flavor that most people find pleasant. You can even grow them at home in a jar with just seeds and water, having a fresh supply ready in just a few days. For maximum benefit, eat broccoli sprouts raw. Cooking destroys much of the sulfur. If you can't find fresh sprouts, look for organic frozen ones, or consider growing your own. Seeds are inexpensive and widely available online. As you eat these tiny powerhouses, imagine the sulforaphane traveling through your bloodstream, waking up sleeping genes, activating dormant stem cells, and beginning the beautiful process of cellular renewal that your body has been waiting for. In ancient Persia, pomegranates were called the fruit of paradise, reserved for royalty, and believed to grant immortality. While we know they can't make you live forever, modern science reveals that pomegranates contain compounds that come remarkably close to that ancient promise. Inside every ruby red seed is a molecule that can literally clean house in your cells, removing the cellular garbage that makes you feel old and tired while supercharging your stem cells to work like they did when you were young. The magic compound is called ellagic acid, but here's where it gets really interesting. Your body doesn't use ellagic acid directly. Instead, your gut bacteria transform it into something even more powerful called Think of urolithium A as your cellular cleaning service. It goes into your cells and removes damaged components, old proteins, and toxic waste that have been accumulating for decades. This process is called autophagy, which literally means cell, and it's one of your body's most important anti-aging mechanisms. When it slows down, which happens naturally as we age, cellular garbage builds up, stem cells become sluggish, and aging accelerates. Urolithin A from pomegranates can restart this crucial cleaning process, giving your stem cells the pristine environment they need to function optimally. The research on pomegranates and muscle stem cells is particularly exciting for seniors. In a landmark study, older adults who consumed pomegranate extract for 4 months showed remarkable improvements in muscle strength, endurance, and recovery. Their muscle stem cells, which had been dormant for years, suddenly began creating new muscle fibers. But the benefits don't stop at muscle. Pomegranate supports stem cells throughout your cardiovascular system. The ellagic acid helps repair damaged blood vessel walls, while urolithium cleans out the cellular debris that contributes to heart disease. Studies show that people who consume pomegranates regularly have lower blood pressure, better cholesterol profiles, and reduced risk of heart attacks and strokes. For brain health, pomegranates offer unique benefits. The antioxidants in pomegranate can cross the blood-brain barrier and protect neural stem cells from oxidative damage. Regular consumption has been linked to improved memory, better focus, and reduced risk of Alzheimer's disease. Some researchers believe pomegranates could be one of our most powerful weapons against age-related cognitive decline. The key is consistency. You need to consume pomegranates regularly for your gut bacteria to produce adequate levels of urolithin. Not everyone's microbiome is capable of this conversion, which is why some people seem to benefit more than others. But there's good news. Even if your gut bacteria aren't optimal, the direct antioxidant and anti-inflammatory effects of pomegranates are still incredibly beneficial for stem cell health. You can get these benefits from 100% pure pomegranate juice, about 8 ounces a day, or from eating the fresh seeds, about half a cup daily. Fresh seeds are ideal because they provide fiber that feeds beneficial gut bacteria, improving your ability to convert ellagic acid to urolithin A. You can add pomegranate seeds to yogurt, salads, or oatmeal, or simply enjoy them as a delicious, crunchy snack. With every bite, you're refeeding your stem cells the premium fuel they need to rebuild your body from the inside out. Now, I want to share something that might surprise you. Even if you eat all 6 of these stem cell superfoods every single day, you might still not get the results you're hoping for, and here's why. Your stem cells don't exist in isolation. They're part of a complex biological ecosystem that includes your sleep patterns, stress levels, physical activity, and dozens of other lifestyle factors. Think of it like trying to grow a garden. You can have the best seeds and the richest soil, but without proper sunlight, water, and care, nothing will flourish. Sleep is absolutely crucial for stem cell function, and this is where many seniors unknowingly sabotage their own healing. Without adequate sleep, particularly the deep, restorative stages, your stem cells essentially go into hibernation, no matter how well you're feeding them. If you're not sleeping well, addressing this should be your first priority, even before changing your diet. When you're constantly stressed, your body produces high levels of cortisol, which literally puts your stem cells to sleep. The key is consistency. Daily stress reduction is far more powerful than occasional long sessions. The magic happens when you combine all these elements: proper nutrition from stem cell foods, restorative sleep, stress management, and gentle movement. This creates what scientists call a pro-regenerative environment, where your stem cells can work at their full potential.